All right. And we'll call the meeting to order. And I already heard we have a full house tonight, so we've already got a quorum. No need for an additional, voting, so the,
Alternate?
alternates can sit through and your comments are welcome, questions are welcome, but you don't have to vote. That pressure's off of you.
Thank God.
Yeah, first up, approval of minutes, July 13, 2026.
I didn't see any problem.
I didn't either, but
Yeah. Motion to approve. I can't do that, can I?
nope, you can't.
That's right.
I'll do it. We approve the minutes of July 13th as written.
I second that.
And discussion. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed, say nay. They are done. Next up, we got new business. Land use ordinance, Pam Larson, Michael Hutchison, map 28, lot 1A, application LU 26-26 to renovate and enlarge existing two-story residence with new exterior decks and fences, regrading and retention wall. And I'll let Dave speak on this for a moment, because we've got some paperwork in front of us that will help clear things up.
You folks have already approved this once. Well, some of you have.
Some of us.
Some of you have, yes, it's new board. This was originally approved back in 2021. But like everybody else out here, trying to find a contractor to actually do the work. So here we are again. If you look, I included a copy of the 21 version with the new application, so you can see that it is identical. So there you have it. I mean, that's.
So that being said, does anybody want to dig into it anymore or again, or any new eyes want to look at it and bring something out?
I
can't tell, but how close is it to the water, the new structure?
So the existing, the addition is actually not closer to the water. It's not towards the water, it's away from it.
It's on the opposite side.
Yeah. So there's no encroachment.
It's still non-conforming, but it's, they're not making it more non-conforming.
Right, yeah, going the other way.
Was the non-conforming aspect of it the water, the high water mark, or is it the?
No, it's the designation, has something to do with birds.
Yeah, that's a resource protection.
Ah, gotcha.
Yeah, it's in a protection district or something, so. Yeah, that's why it's not.
Yeah, if you notice on the butters, IIT is one of them.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. But it's a long way away.
Yes, it is.
135.
And they've already, it's already been through Steve and he came, he was involved last time in looking at it and we didn't have any issues there. And nobody's brought up issues unless this gentleman's here for issues.
I got my own, I don't.
Yeah. Yeah, and so as a board, where do we want to go with this, folks?
I think it's complete, if that's where we want to start.
I think that's a good place to start.
Got a motion?
Yes,
I'll second it.
okay.
Okay, it's been motioned that this is complete and seconded. Any discussion? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed, say nay. What's next? It's been a while. No need for a public hearing. What's that? I heard somebody say something.
You're hearing things.
It's possible.
Everything was done before, so. I mean,
Yeah, it's all
Isabel
good.
signed off on it last time, so.
Right.
Can we just vote on approving it then next?
I'll see what I know.
You absolutely can.
That's what I was thinking, but I don't know. Hit the marks as we go, but. I mean, I'm all for just
approve it.
Yeah. So, let me make that motion.
I move the board approve application 26/26.
I second that.
Any discussion? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed, say nay. Here we go. Would you like a, new permit mailed to you, or you want to come in and pick it up?
I'll just pick it up, save the stage. Yeah. Thank you,
Be ready maybe tomorrow afternoon or Wednesday.
that's fine,
Okay.
awesome, thanks, guys.
That was probably some of the easiest ones. Oh, it's actually.
This time we actually have a signed contract.
Oh, I know.
With the contractor.
Congratulations,
We're not flushing our money down the toilet again with this one, but,
Oh, no.
yeah.
They are not always the secret.
No, they're not always. So you're welcome to stick around and,
Oh, I'm good, thank you.
or,
This is awesome, thanks, guys, appreciate it.
Good luck.
Good luck with your addiction.
all right. New business. There is no other new business, old business, other business, CEO report we have in front of us. Tree work, swimming pool. Swimming pool?
Swimming pool.
Wow.
We're down by, stick by the boatyard.
That was Diana finally talked Sandy into letting her have one.
We live right next to a big pool.
Yeah.
Yeah, the water might be a little cleaner in this one though.
And she swore to me that they were gonna have it filmed from an off-island water source.
She did, huh? Okay. All right. Where is it? There's my CEO report. Any questions on CEO report? People wishing to address the planning board? Yes, sir.
So my name is Michael Nelson, and I'm here representing both the town's housing committee and Islesboro Affordable Properties.
Okay,
Not asking for anything other than for you guys to give some thought about future. We have had a number of people who have recommended to us that we consider a tiny house community.
uh-huh,
Houses no more than 500 square feet. Obviously, some of the issues that we're going to have to face or we have to look for changes to ordinances would be lot sizes. Doing something like that, outside of town center, we would look to get land that we could divvy up into much smaller plots. Obviously need to face the whole issue of septic and water as it's all addressed, but affordable housing is a big issue. And we are looking for ways which we can bring more housing to the island at a much lower cost. IAP is building a duplex today, and the cost per square foot is astronomical, ridiculous. And so we're looking for how do we do things cheaper?
sure.
And so tiny house community is one. Again, we're looking at couples or singles. This would not be family homes per
Yeah.
se. But it is a potential solution, especially as we search for more people who can work on the island, live on the island.
Sure.
And so what we're asking is that you think through what that would mean.
It's
Yeah.
interesting that you would bring that up because Jennifer West has been doing some research for us on another area, and that is exactly one of the things that's on her list for things that we're gonna have to go over.
Yeah, so we're definitely we're going to have to establish another committee to, update our ordinance based on the mandated requirements that the state has now implemented on like 2 or 3 different bills. So it's extremely confusing. I'm not sure what some of the ADU requirements, if we can have them outside of town centers, if we can implement, I mean, not an ADU, affordable housing outside, that's where.
We got a little bit of research in
We
here.
have a lot of research to do and talking to the attorney about it, and your input would be, I think, greatly
Well, we're
helpful.
happy to do, I mean, we have a lot of hurdles to get,
Mhm.
two of the big ones where we need land and we need money.
Yeah, yeah,
But, yeah, we're hoping to be able to raise money to find some of these
Mhm.
solutions.
yeah.
We have, housed 4, units in the last 6, 7 months, and we had 5 times the number of applications for those units than we had space.
Wow.
So, there's a lot of underhoused people, and, there are folks that we would like to attract to the island that can provide some of the workforce that we need.
Mhm.
Can't do that at the current housing price, so. We all have hurdles,
Well, no, it's on our list to look at.
that's all I can ask for, thank you.
Yeah, we'll send you a note once the committee actually starts mulling it over,
Okay,
Do
horrified.
you have any idea what kind of land you're looking for, what kind of acreage
Something
or?
they can build on.
yeah, I mean, any building, you know, again, it, a lot of it depends on where we can go with land.
Right.
Right, you know, it would be great if you can, I mean, I've seen some of these communities where, you're fitting 6, you know, 500 or lower square foot tiny homes on an acre and a half of land. Again, you're looking to design it so that they're not right on top of each other, et cetera, et cetera. But, these are not gonna be, what we're thinking about is not tiny house on wheels, these are houses that will be put on a slab. And are frankly not movable. We'd like them to be part of the permanent housing solution on the island. So
Just what, 2-bedroom, 1-bathroom kind of stuff, or?
probably, it could be 2-bedroom,
Be pretty tough on 500 square feet.
Yeah, 500 square feet is,
Yeah.
both sides just draw a line right there.
I mean,
It's not
There's
much.
loft room for
Yeah.
a bed,
yeah. Again, the target being single or a couple, 1 bedroom hopefully would suffice. And this wouldn't be something that really is gonna attract a family. I don't think, you know, but,
Would that be considered a cluster development?
Probably.
yeah, I would think so.
There's a-
Thank you, I was trying to figure out where it would fit in. Yeah.
Allows innovative approaches to housing and environmental design by authoring the planning board to reduce certain requirements of this chapter.
What chapter you in?
Oh, it's,
Development review. Article 18. Provisions for cluster development.
What page is that? It's,
So chapter 45.
45.
45-95. To 97.
Wouldn't you get lucky enough? Yeah, no, we had this that way.
Yeah.
Mine doesn't go that far.
Good. I don't know.
Mine's all out of order.
Oh, you're on 125.
Well, I went from 45 to 90, that was my last page.
Oh, but Stan had the ordinance number, not page number.
Oh, I thought you said it was 45 to 90 page number.
No, no, go back to 45 and look up the statute, or, is it statute, or ordinance, whatever.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
I would not know the proper terminology. So, yeah, so reviewing the affordable housing. And, I did want to ask you, you showed, last night that you had proposed a total of 6 units on the Schnur property. Have you got a permit for all of those?
We have permits for the first 4.
Oh, you do.
That are,
I
you know,
couldn't
they're in place.
remember.
As a matter of fact, the 4th unit is being, we're gonna start,
Okay.
you know, the actual construction, the groundwork has been done. We need to go through, we've got the road to extend and 3 more units, and part of where we put those houses and where we would look for the permitting is based on where we feel we can put the build sites.
Um,
Those were what you saw in that plot map last night was based on 2 walkthroughs and how much mud was on my boots.
Okay, yeah, I just wasn't sure. I can never remember what we've had come through here. So,
Oh, I don't even keep track.
mhm. Yeah, so we would welcome your thoughts and suggested ordinance
Yeah,
updates.
some of the original thought came from some work that Stonington had done.
Oh,
And so that should be out there. I can actually dig it up someplace.
yeah, that would be great. Yeah. Yeah, anything we can provide to help us,
We'll be happy to.
the attorney struggle through it all. Yeah, so just, for us to go through this other stuff, they've got a whole bunch of stuff we're gonna need to update and check.
Right, that's the list that everybody has in front of them.
Yeah. And,
And these are all mandated and there's no.
yeah, so we just have to do it. That's where we have to.
This was a great segue into your paperwork.
I know, thank you.
Okay, you can leave the money on my desk. No.
Yeah.
So, yeah, we have to implement this stuff by July 1st, 2027. And they have modified the subdivision definition to five lots in 5 years rather than 3. But it doesn't require a change in our definition because we reference the state definition. So,
That's
just-
convenient.
yeah, just go to the state. The planning board will no longer approve ADU applications. That will be the code enforcement officer. And we need to update the ADU definition to be allowed on multi-unit lots. I just threw in the tiny home statute because I didn't know what it was. I mean, we talked about.
Good,
tiny
you must have known this
homes.
was coming, so.
Yeah, and I wasn't sure on the multi-dwelling units, so that's obviously in the subdivision, chapter 45, and I just couldn't figure out where we covered all these things.
And it's somewhere else in here too.
Yeah, our ordinance is so crazy. And town may not require planning approval for multi-unit dwellings such as duplexes. And
Now, are you saying that they might not, or that we're being told that you cannot?
that's where we need somebody
Oh, yeah.
to tell us one way or the other.
Sounds rather, reopen.
Yeah.
Just go ahead and do it.
Yes, I don't know, some of this stuff, they've got this pile of stuff. It's like this is 3 different laws were implemented, starting in 2025.
Yeah,
And they kept delaying our required implementation because nobody was doing it. So
yeah.
now they finally have it,
Whatever happened to keep it simple, Stu?
yeah.
Now,
So, all right, so, on real estate contracts, may means it will be done.
I know, but this is
So-
Jennifer saying this is,
Oh, so
Waffle,
you use the
waffle.
word may.
yeah, I
Oh, okay.
That's what I was looking for,
I have
clarification.
no idea what
Yeah,
I'm talking about. So maybe I shouldn't say, this is Jennifer really trying to wade through this stuff. And it is so confusing.
right,
that,
I got you.
Yeah,
So,
attorney to look at it.
so multi-unit dwellings won't need planning approval, planning board approval, but single-family dwellings will?
No, that
Yeah.
would.
That doesn't make any
Doesn't make any
sense.
sense. We could
Yeah,
go
I think it
like
would be
that.
under code enforcement, so that's why I don't understand that.
Even that doesn't make any
If
sense.
you guys remember, a couple years ago, I brought it up to you
Yeah,
folks, that,
yeah, yeah,
you know, most of the municipalities in this state, planning board deals with development review.
Yeah,
But that,
Single family homes and stuff like that all go through just code.
yeah.
but a multi-unit.
So
So this is the opposite of that.
here's
Which makes no
the kicker. Because I think you'll look when you start digging in Maine, rental property doesn't classify as development review.
Wow. I'm not gonna have anything to do.
But
So,
the code enforcement will.
Well,
so you
yes,
can,
he will.
Gee, and I thought it was a blessing to have Dave, the code enforcement officers, taking care of all the sign permits.
But yeah, I mean, a lot of municipalities have moved to that. With single family homes.
So a lot of municipalities have more than one person doing code
Right,
enforcement
and
one day.
it, and it's more than one day a week, yeah.
right,
I mean,
And eventually.
We're not like-
Eventually, this island might get to that point,
yeah,
but
we're not the big cities like Dallas, Texas, that has a building full of inspectors and.
yeah. Yeah, here's the electrical department, here's the plumbing department, here's the building department, here's the.
Concrete and yeah, insulation and AC and with multiple inspectors. Okay,
Up on the other item I caught was that we're required to have mandatory training. Planning board is, but they don't define what that is. So the woman giving the overview said, just track anything you do, like we attended the planning board,
I did that one.
MMA planning board. I attended that soon the other day, that might count. Real estate, I don't know, we can.
But I've done it years ago.
yeah, I did 2 years ago.
Done them twice.
I've done it.
So, yeah.
And I
just
think
to-
that some places records of it.
I have.
the state has records of it, for sure.
Right, right.
And
I
they're
took
still
it.
required to do the
I got
MMA.
I got a certificate,
Janet does too.
I got a certificate back too.
Yeah, I might have got a certificate back, but you asked me to put my hands on it, and there's another story.
So like I have it pinned on the wall.
You don't have an I love me wall?
Right next to my diploma.
Janet should have copies of those certificates, so
Yeah.
hopefully you shared them with her.
I did not.
I don't know.
I
if
didn't
have.
think to, I don't know.
I never saw mine.
Okay,
Check with her maybe.
Okay.
all right, no big deal.
Mhm.
This is interesting though, so this all has to be done by next July.
Yeah. Well.
Yeah,
Figure out what
and
is
you weren't
required.
here for the, what was it, LDU, whatever.
2003.
Yeah. That was torture.
I know it was,
Oh,
and I thank you guys so much for it.
Maybe this one won't be great.
So what's the next step on this? Do we,
Well, we
push it from the town attorneys to let them
Well,
tell
we
us?
need to set up a
We need to set up
committee
a committee
and
to,
then,
to go over everything. And then it's gotta go, you know, make suggestions and see if it's worded properly for the town
Yeah.
lawyer. Once that's approved, then it goes to the select board, then it goes to the town to vote on, which we, like we did with the other one, this is all mandatory stuff and we're making these changes because it's mandatory that we make these changes. How's your vote?
It doesn't matter.
Right, yeah.
and one thing, they are going to be working on some updating their guidance with this current 2173. So that hasn't been completed yet. So probably the fall.
Right, and if it goes like it did the last time, it keeps getting pushed back and pushed back and.
Yeah. So I think what we do is get the committee together, identify issues where we don't understand it, what they want us to do.
Well, you're very invested in it and I highly recommend that you be on that committee.
Oh, and Wendy.
Oh,
and
thanks.
Isabel.
I wasn't gonna throw anybody else under the bus, but you've done a lot of homework already on it.
Yeah, thank goodness for you.
No, I'm so totally confused, based on the same,
That's
same
okay.
day.
Yeah.
I should have said waffle, waffle, waffle.
So moved.
May doesn't mean May.
Speaking of ordinances, I was reading the select board agenda and I think they're gonna ask the groundwater committee to bring us some ordinance stuff, change stuff.
Oh,
We'll deal with that when we see it.
I'd love to hear from them.
But right now, we got this on our plate. So your You're on the committee. Please,
She's the head chair.
please. But if anybody else would like to enlist in this, they're welcome to enlist in it.
I can.
I will.
I didn't, you guys, really, what you went through last time, I mean.
But it's helpful that we have been through it before, so I think we might breeze this a little faster, maybe.
Yeah, I don't think it is.
You're a little more prepared this time.
Still, it's so confusing. We've got so many
That's what
changes.
the attorney's for.
Yeah. Well, once we get the guidance. So I don't think there's any rush. Committee, whatever committee wants to.
Winter work.
Yes,
Well, there is a rush for
for whenever,
July first of next year.
yeah, and it has to go before,
Gotta
go.
it has to go before the town.
Yeah, if the ordinance changes and town's gonna vote on it, so.
It's in May.
That's May, so,
It'll be
Only-
town meeting.
yeah, so it's. well, it's
Unless you
not
have
that
a
far away.
special town meeting.
No, we're not.
It's only 8 months away.
Oh, I see, we could have it in June 30th.
Right.
And it, to this, I mean, we need to hear from, the groundwater committee, especially if we're talking about, increasing a population in one area, increasing our population on the island. Do we have the resources? Do
Right.
we have the groundwater? This is important.
Well, regardless of what that is, we got mandatory to change, we're mandated to change our ordinances to.
Except that with ADUs, if we
Right.
did not have the
Right.
water to support it, then.
Right. If we don't have what can be done, it can be in the ordinance, I guess, but I mean,
I think the state can grant a waiver if you prove you can't do it.
And it's just one of the steps we had to take before,
Okay.
so
Yeah.
it's something we need to hear from them.
Yep. Well, they need to come forward and do that then, I guess. All right, are we had enough fun yet?
Are you proposing that we call the groundwater committee to come in and?
No, I think the select board will deal with them.
Yeah, I think they already have, so.
Was it good, I mean, I know that there was a good article in the paper too about kind of the current situation. So I guess that there was a 1999 survey done on water, one aquifer, there's only one aquifer for the whole island.
That's right there.
Yeah. So but instead it would support a significant population, very significant.
But it actually
It has a lot of
for
water information on it,
Yeah,
the
okay.
recharging areas.
all these,
Well, things could have also changed since then too.
Yeah, that was
Mhm.
long time.
So,
Yeah. Brings me back to my question though. When somebody says stop drilling wells on Islesboro, what's that gonna do to your property up island that doesn't have a well on it? It's gonna tank it.
Drill, baby, drill,
Um,
or things change.
I believe you have to make a motion to form a committee.
Okay,
And move we form a committee.
to cover
Cover,
required,
state required mandates.
and do you want additional ones that come up, such as town?
state mandated and other ordinance.
I second that.
Discussion?
Local
All in favor, say aye. All say nay. Now we need members of that committee. We already have them. Yep.
Anybody else wanna?
Anybody else want in on it? Sit in on it?
Well, I have a question.
Ask away.
So we're talking about state mandated ordinances. We're also talking about other modifications of ordinances. So what's the best approach to these subcommittee and subcommittee and subcommittee? All bringing to board, is it just one committee that says, okay, we need to look at groundwater, we need to look at ADU, we need to look at the state mandates, we need to look at.
But it sounds like they
ordinance
wanna hear, it
modification.
sounds like to cover this, that they wanna hear about the groundwater issue itself anyway.
We have to. It's
Yeah, no,
it's
I
part
just
of the
think
process.
if this all goes toward town meeting.
Right.
So if there's all these, sounds to me like there's more than just state mandating ordinances that need to be looked at. So what's the, I guess my question is, what's the best approach to forming a committee that can look at the,
Well,
The
this is
whole
what
map.
we did last time, where we just took what, the state mandated and other appropriate
Right.
ones that come up.
because there's
That's
town
some-
ordinances that have to change too.
Yes, we
Right.
have some
Yeah, we did some
ordinances
of
that
those.
need to be updated,
Right.
modified, we
Right.
need to add additional ordinances that should be there and never done.
So is this, so I guess, I'll come back to my question then, so is this committee that right now has the three of you on it, is this committee to look at not just state mandated, but then all the other town
Oh,
Oh,
no,
suggested,
not necessarily, just in connection with what they're,
just the state mandated?
yeah, just in connection with, I mean, it,
Yeah.
whether the state mandated or something that they need to look at as a result of the state mandated. They don't need to know they don't need to know the answer to the docks and
Here's
flows and
flows.
stuff like that, that,
But that would be same deadline, same kind, if there's gonna be some
Yeah,
kind of action
yeah.
taken.
right.
And the same has to go through the attorney, it's the same steps, right?
And I
go-
know,
yeah.
but that would be too much for one's.
That's why I was
group
asking.
To do all those subjects,
Right,
so
yeah.
we should continue with the different subjects.
Right, so, yeah, we still have to write up whatever we're gonna write up on the docks and flows and things like that. We already agreed that we didn't see a need for a moratorium.
Correct. But as a subcommittee, yes.
Okay. Any other questions? Cause I think we're at committee reports, we kinda did all that, right? Not really. Committee reports, anybody on the committee that wants to say anything about their committee going on?
The Harbor Committee, they're planning on an inspection of Brindle Point Pier. We've already approved 15,000 to do that,
For the inspection?
just for the inspection. And then we have to go after whatever needs to be done.
Yes, ma'am.
Clarification,
Yeah.
there's a grant
Right.
for that money, the town won't be paying.
Yeah. That's a good
And
clarification.
that's what's, is that structural,
Yeah,
structural?
oh yeah,
Yeah.
underneath the pier on top.
Okay.
Yeah.
And also, I saw that, the rec department has new jungle gym area,
Yeah,
Oh yeah, new jungle gym, the basketball.
right? Right?
Go by there, look and see the big old sign, looks nice.
Yep.
Yeah, and there's a tournament for pickleball this Saturday at 9:30 if you wanna watch.
do you wanna report on the?
Do we have anything? You didn't prepare anything? or-
No, I think just to get the board where we're at
Sure.
right now is that we did decide on the subcommittee that there was no need for a moratorium on docks, floats and piers. However, discussions with harbor master, the assistant harbor master, is that there is a need for some language change in the current ordinances to give them a little more, lack of better term, skin in the game as far as enforcement, or ability to enforce, derelict floats and whatnot.
Did Earl make it to that meeting?
Earl did make it, and I've had just some offline conversations with him just about what he's thinking, so that we delayed any additional subcommittee meetings until September. When we can start to really focus on language and what really needs to be added or modified. But we don't believe we need to curtail or freeze dock building at this point,
Mhm.
so.
But I don't know why you need more, because he is an officer of the thing, right? So he has the ability to tell that person with a junk float, fix it or else.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
only
don't think you need more language.
Certain area.
only in certain areas, yeah, so it's not
Once you get out so far, it's
quite
out of
that
the
clear.
jurisdiction.
And now I know there's even a fundraising effort going on right now to raise funds through GoFundMe to help fund the removal of some of these.
Yeah, I saw that.
Which is crazy to me that I mean,
The derelict floats and
it
stuff
should
like
be the
that.
responsibility of the owner, but they
Yeah,
don't start doing anything. The owners aren't doing anything, they're just letting them float, break apart, and they're all over the place.
If
Yeah,
they
they
don't
end
have
up
the
on-
resources to, could that be?
Well, I mean, so maybe that's why they're raising funds. I'm not really clear on it. It doesn't, it just seems odd.
Well, it's getting it done, and maybe that was the point,
Hmm.
Yeah, I guess.
instead of waiting for people to take care of much stuff.
So,
But I think, I'm with you. I think, I mean, that's kind of I think that's kind of the idea about some kind of ordinance change that requires, inspections of not only just piers and docks, but also floats, because that.
Yeah, but if you have a mooring, and all those gotta be moored or something, you have to have it inspected every 2 years, no matter what.
If it's within the town,
If it's in the town.
if it's in the town mooring areas, problem is they're not all in the town mooring area. They start to do this, and when they start to do that, then,
Well, that would be an easy change then.
yeah, so Earl's got some ideas on language but it definitely, well, I think there'll be some modification. Cause it's a navigational hazard and he doesn't have the right to just go out and start
cutting lines.
cut lines and towing docks back to the shore and set them on fire or whatever you do with them. break
That's a
them
good
up.
way to that's a good way to,
Yeah,
On the other end of a shotgun,
well,
we don't need any of that.
I heard a story and probably shouldn't even mention it right now, so I won't, so.
Good idea.
Especially on record.
So that's where we're at with that, but that'll delay right now till September.
Yeah. Okay,
Well, I got, 2 questions for a code enforcement officer, cause I'm not sure, I don't know if I saw it or not. But for the Nokomis area over there, he had permit to put all that cement in and that.
Oh,
I think it's Nokomis over there by your house. It's on the right hand side.
oh, across from, Bennett.
Yeah,
Yeah, he's putting in a barn or something, right?
Where-
yeah,
oh, that was all permitted already, yeah.
Yeah.
And then the second thing is, there's a field with 3 trailers parked on it. Are they all permitted?
haven't pulled permit on anything yet.
Can't you have a trailer
You can store it, a trailer on your property, as long as you want to. You can only use it as a camper for 90 days. After that, it has to either be hooked up to permanent stuff or unplugged and stored.
So I guess in 90 days, if it's still like that, I could come and say something to you.
Actually, you won't be, which, a very good segue.
I know,
A
yeah.
very good segue right there. Yup. Does everybody know Tom Michelle?
Yes, but
Okay, he is your new code enforcement officer. I have retired from public service.
congratulations.
Still kind of behind the scenes a little bit. I'm helping him get into place. As soon as he gets his plumbing license, I'm gonna be giving that up as well. So, I'm no longer doing any clerk stuff except for swearing you in. I'll still be around a little bit, but it's been a pleasure working with all you guys over the past 5 years.
Amen.
But it's time for a change for me, and I think this man right here is gonna be an excellent,
I think you'll do fine.
excellent addition.
We haven't scared him away already.
Treat him kindly and.
Yeah, do the best I can to answer any questions. It's gonna take me a little while to get
Right.
up to speed on everything, but, just bear with me a moment. Answer every question I can.
Well, something we ask for around here since I've been around is if somebody has a complaint about something, I want chapter and verse.
Yep.
Show me where it is.
Yep.
Yeah,
I gotcha.
so,
Welcome, Tom.
Thank you. Thank you. Gets me out of public works for 1 day a week, so.
yeah. Yeah, all right, so I have no additional business. If we would like to go home, so we need a a motion to adjourn.
Second.
Discussion. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed, say nay.
Nay.
Thank you all.
I hope that.